Peeking in the hive. All nice honey frame there. Here's a nice, they're filling it with nectar. You can see the glimmer of it in the cells. Very nice frame. Did have to cut some comb. I don't know if you can see the honey at the bottom because I had to break some frames apart. This frame here's got to weigh 10 pounds. Here's where you can see where I had to cut it. Another one that got cut. That's actually the same where it was connected. This one is like a perfect, nothing but honey, never been any brood in it. This would be great to cut for comb honey if we did that. Oh, they're starting to notice I'm in there. Put a little smoke in. Calm them down a little. Another one with some brood still on it, but everything around the brood is full of nectar. Apologize for the shakiness. This is hard to do one-handed. Lots of brood on this one yet, but everything around it's filled up with nectar, and the top is all honey. Same on this side. Plenty of brood on that frame too. Got a little wonky comb at the bottom, but this time of year I'm not going to try and break too much of their comb. A lot of nectar fill in there. You can see it all. They'll eventually dry it out enough to be considered honey. This is all pollen down here in the recessed cells. It's all pollen stored for the winter so they can start raising baby bees again. Here we have something I'm not really a fan of. I've got an empty frame in the middle, but as you can see, the frame next to it sticks out so far that I can't put it right next to this other frame. So hopefully they'll build that out here shortly and won't be an issue for winter, because that open frame could potentially prevent them from moving from one frame to the next for feed in winter. That's a good picture all the nectar. Yeah, this frame again is super heavy. You can see the darker cells where there previously had been baby bees. They're now filling them all for honey. Another frame just like. Oh, this one's got to be 15 pounds. This thing is loaded top to bottom. You can see down here, just the edge is not filled. The rest of it's full. Just waiting to be capped. But this has got plenty of honey on the top. This is interesting. Let's see if we can get this out. Some other stinging creature that they killed in the hive, trying most likely to, looks like a bumblebee trying to steal some of their honey, and they have killed it. So we'll get rid of him. Here we have another frame that's sticking out. There we have a yellow jacket hiding in there. They'll take care of him too, probably. It's a interesting sound of what appears to be a guy driving by with a flat tire on his trailer while I'm out here. Oh, another very heavy frame. You can notice by looking, the cells down here were never meant for laying eggs, or if they were for the males. The cells up here were for the females and the honey, which are much smaller. Excuse me, I said that wrong. The big cells are for honey and the males. The smaller ones were always for the females, and then they repurpose them. Another perfectly straight comb. And here we are to the back with a partial. Again, completely clean comb. Has never had eggs laid in it. Halfway full. This would be another great one to harvest. But at this point, I'm not harvesting anything probably until spring to make sure they don't starve. And that's the end of the hive. So